hari ni kita ada special video for you guys. Before that, let us introduce ourselves to you guys.
So I am MC Jai.
And I am MC DZ, the best MC duo in United. Wow, gitu dia. Okay, so today Jai, apa kita ada for them?
Okay, so for today we have a video for you guys where the video is going about all leadership for all the students of United.
Yes.
How to make the events and the obstacles and all the pros and cons, what you have to look up to.
And kita akan exclusive interview with President
Presidents of three prestigious clubs.
So, without further ado, let's just go to the preview. Wow!
Go into it. And I will also encourage people to go into these events. You could build your personality more. Do not underestimate yourself.
To all leaders out there, be brave, have courage and believe in yourself.
Again, I would like to advise for all our leaders, don't underestimate yourself and unleash your unlimited potentials.
Let's start. Okay, so good news for you guys because today in this a very good morning. We are together. We have invited 3 guests.
Ya, 3 guest yang special.
Betul. From di mana sih?
Satu, kita ada e-sports.
Yes.
2, kita ada PKC. Ketiga, kita ada IET.
IET.
Nak tahu lebih lanjut, nanti kita invite dia punya guest dulu.
All three is the President's Club from United. So without further ado, we welcome our guests for today.
Hello.
You guys can get comfortable and open your mask, take off your mask.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm afraid takut tak dengar suara nanti kan.
Betul. You afraid tak suara?
You guys can introduce yourself first. Starting from
Assalamualaikum. My name is Akmal Amni. Boleh panggil saya Akmal.
Akmal. Okay, daripada kelab.
Saya dari Club Esports.
Esports. Mungkin boleh cerita sikit position.
Position jawatan yang disandang.
Presiden.
Presiden.
So,
President of Esports.
itu presiden satu presiden e-sports. The next one,
Kita kenalkan seterusnya.
Hai, nama saya Nur Hazwani. Saya Presiden untuk IET Club, Institution of Engineering and Technology.
wow, itu dia. Okay, nampaknya abang kita tak sabar ni.
Betul. Dia senyum.
Positif. Okay.
Hai semua, saya Li Zisheng, boleh panggil saya Li dari PKC, Persatuan Kebudayaan Cina. Saya Presiden bagi tahun 2020 dan 2021.
Wow, itu dia full. So see, we are not lying. We have 3 president with you guys today.
Yeah, from 3 prestigious club of United.
Kita akan terus ke session Q&A lah. What made you join the club in the first place? Okay,
So mungkin kita start dengan satu-satunya bunga di taman.
boleh.
Di kalangan kumbang-kumbang.
Ya, betul.
Mungkin boleh teruskan. Cik Hazwani, betul?
Ya.
Saya involved firstly in IET program which is International ASIC. So from that, which is last year, I learned many things about IET and then I start getting involved with them slowly and here I am today, registered to the IET for the IET member.
So
And also president, betul?
Yes, president.
President terus.
climbing the stairs to be the president of IET. A woman as the president of IET.
Yes.
Okay. So if you would say in one short sentence, what made you join the club?
To develop my soft skills.
Wow, itu dia. Cukup mantap itu. So if you guys want to develop your soft skills, bolehlah join IET.
IET and slow naik jadi presiden macam Cik Hazwani.
Betul. Lepas tu mungkin kita pun boleh jadi presiden juga.
boleh.
Satu masa nanti. Okay. Next, kita bagi saudara Lee lah.
At first saya join Drama Night in 2018.
2018.
Itu saya jadi aktor bagi
Drama Night?
Drama Night.
Wow. So kita yang presiden di sini pandai berlakon.
Yes.
So watak apa yang Lee ambil?
Masa tu jadi general.
Takutlah.
Itulah. Jauh sikit.
Lepas tu yang invite me to become the committee dan lepas tu saya jadi PR untuk tahun lepas dan lepas tahun ni saya nak jadi presiden.
Presiden. Wow.
So from kita panggil regular punya committee lah kan. Regular punya member.
Regular member.
Then naik kepada PR and then terus climb ke top. So again, if you would subscribe, if you would describe, if you would describe in one short sentence, what would you say attract you to join this club?
Unleash unlimited potential.
Wow, itu dia. If you want to unleash your unlimited
To be
potential, general, you guys can join PKC. Okay.
Yang
Dia lama dia tunggu tu.
dia
Dia tergigit.
macam banyak cerita.
Banyak cerita. Okay.
So I am not involved in the esports scene in any way at all. Memang tak pernah main e-sport pun. Cuma main game biasa je.
So macam mana boleh tiba-tiba terlibat dalam e-sport tu?
During my second year, rasa macam I need to get into something.
So choose e-sport lah.
So there, a member of e-sport actually asked me to join that. So dari itu saya join sampai sekarang.
So maksudnya nak join e-sport ni bukan saja kena minat main game lah maksudnya.
Oh tak semestinya.
Tak semestinya. Okey. Tengok presiden sendiri pun tak
Esports
minat.
is more lebih
Yeah.
lagi daripada just playing games. Betul? Okay.
So,
Would,
short
what sentence? Subscribe.
I would say gaining excellence by chasing your passion.
Whoa.
Gaining excellence by
Chasing your passion.
chasing.
So if you
your
want to
passion.
gain experience by chasing your passion.
Ya.
Betul tak?
So itulah
betul.
kata-kata hikmat daripada kita punya saudara Amni. Kenapa dia join e-sport?
Okay. So the next question ni, jadi spesifik. Okay, kita specifically to kita punya saudara Akmal kita. What inspired you to take the Highcom host?
Yes.
Apa yang menjadi inspirasi lah untuk anda untuk ambil apa jawatan Highcom?
Bukan calang-calang Highcom pula tu.
Presiden terus. Okay.
So initially, I thought esports was about gaming initially. Tapi bila dah masuk club tu, you begin to see the management skill, the soft skill that you need to have. So I thought to myself, if I were to go into the Highcom, actually it could polish my skills myself. So saya rasa macam itu peluang yang tak boleh
Dapat mana-mana lah. Wow, tidak boleh tepikan. Wow.
Okay, so mungkin saudara Amni boleh ceritakan tadi kenapa target presiden? Kenapa bukan SU ke, Bendahari ke?
Terjadi presiden.
Saya start sebagai game captain, saya game manager. So saya manage console games PS4. Saya punya Highcom masa tu, saya punya presiden, saya punya vice president, diorang nak saya jadi vice president untuk next semester. Diorang kata diorang percayakan saya. So
Wah.
saya jadi vice president.
How does it feel orang datang and cakap I trust you to be my
I
vice
want
president?
you to be my vice
Yeah.
At first saya rasa gemetar lah. Mesti
betul?
ada.
Gemetar dan gemuruh.
Rasa terharu lah.
Terharu.
So orang bagi kepercayaan kan.
Okay, ni baru sampai vice.
Betul.
Macam mana tiba-tiba boleh jadi presiden? Macam mana naik ke situ?
Unfortunately, actually it's a fortunate thing lah.
Unfortunately.
It's the way you guys see it lah kan.
The way I see it, presiden saya dapat peluang untuk masuk dalam MVP.
Meneruskan.
So MVP.
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 I see.
So
Tapi
when
sekarang?
he ascended into MVP, the president spot was kosong lah.
Kosong lah.
So saya naik
Oh.
dan alhamdulillah saya terima lah jawatan.
So you enjoy your post as a president lah so far kan?
I enjoy because of my club members lah.
Welcome.
Sangat
Wow.
Itu dia. Memang
So-
presiden.
Okay, tapi rasanya saudara Amni pun dah banyak cerita pasal dia punya apa ni inspirasi apa yang menginspirasikan dia untuk jadi President of eSport. Okay, so mungkin kita boleh teruskan ke soalan seterusnya. Dan tadi kita dah tanya kepada saudara Amni, kita terus ada Cik Hazwani. Okay.
What was the biggest struggle you had to face while managing your club? Club IT ni bukan kecil kan, besar kan? So okay, mungkin ada pengalaman boleh cerita dekat kita
Ui,
punya.
muka dia macam dia tengah mengimbau balik masalah-masalah dia. Tengah balik pagi ni aku ada masalah.
Bukan masalah, challenges yang perlu
Challenges.
diatasi.
Betul.
Okay.
I would say the challenge is now during this COVID-19 pandemic, as everything is going virtual, we cannot do like physical meeting. Kita tak boleh meet up dengan kita punya committee. But then program still kena ongoing juga. To make time to meet everyone, to pastikan semua orang pun ada masa untuk join meeting tu ada satu cabaran untuk Wani untuk manage team. This time boleh tak kita nak meet up? Lepas tu dah meet up, adalah macam kerja-kerja kena buat anytime. Siapa free boleh datang. Jadi itulah like the biggest struggle that now that I need to overcome and discuss dengan komiti semua.
Between all those struggles, macam mana dengan nak cerita yang pasal apa sambutan daripada komiti Wani sendiri? Kena macam mana dia punya respon? Adakah dia orang sanggup bagi komitmen ke? Atau selalu Wani je yang selalu bagi arahan? Macam mana tu?
Okay. Alhamdulillah, komiti sangat-sangat bagi kerjasama. Tips untuk all leaders out there, pasal virtual meeting ni, kita kena as a leader, kita kena ada like clear black and white. Okay, what time you want to meet your committee? What is the thing that you want to discuss? You need to have your meeting agenda so that we won't waste others' time.
Betul. Memanglah kita free kan kat rumah, tapi have to have a specific time also, right?
Sebab kita ada family, kita ada other priority yang lain juga.
Betul.
So we heard the first tips to be a leader, which is to be clear on your instructions and all.
Okay, Lee pula. Kita tanya kepada saudara Lee pula.
Lee relax nampak lah.
Dia memang relax.
Kita santai, jangan tidur. Okay, terus
Segar-segar.
Bagi saya, kita kena get used with the new under the new norm. It's totally different from what we used to be. Kita dari mula-mula online, so masa tu kita baru nak settle down. Lepas tu baru nak pick up dengan new community. Kemudian kena tune mereka punya target. To the same target sebab dia orang memang ada style sendiri. Sebab kita tak boleh nak face to face. Jadi itu adalah salah satu daripada cabaran.
Challenges lah. One of the biggest lah kan. I think most clubs sekarang ni, I think we all lah in general memang the virtual lah kan, itu one of the challenges lah.
So just now Saudari Azwani have shared with us the first tip, which is to be clear. So maybe Saudara Lee ada tips Saudari sendiri untuk
You guys want to
macam mana how to
share?
overcome the this committee yang susah nak bagi kerjasama.
Basically, these are tips for all leaders also.
Yeah.
Spend time with your members, not only for official staff, but also with your personal life. Maksudnya kita bersama mereka walaupun lepas kita buat event ataupun hal yang berkaitan dengan kita punya club, kita spend time with them about our interests, about our hobbies, and also topik-topik yang kita boleh bincang.
Basically, you guys have another family, betul. Ada esports family, ada IT family, and also PKC family. So the next question Jai. Yang ni kita tujukan kepada kita punya Abang Handsome gitu.
Abang Handsome pada pagi ni yang dapat jadi President of Esport.
Okay.
Throughout your journey as the President, what is your biggest learning curve that you have achieved?
I think the biggest, most profound thing that I've learned is how to actually manage your time. Satu lagi, to do it in a team. Usually kita rasa macam saya kena buat semua benda, I have to do everything. Tapi we have a team that we can depend on. Semua orang boleh. So you just need to reach out to them.
Ya, nak petik sikit lah pasal reach out to your team. So mostly leaders kat sini ni ramai yang jenis takut nak bagi kerja dekat anak buah, betul? Sebab macam takut tak sampai the things that I want, macam tu. So mungkin saudara Amni boleh ceritakan sikit, how is your tactic to make sure the job you give to them is up to your par?
So this is my tips, Jay. Kind of the same macam apa yang saudara Lee kata tadi, which is you have to make connections lah with your members. So tahu kelemahan, kekuatan setiap team members kita. So dari situ kita tahu, maybe dia perlukan assistance, maybe dia perlukan guidelines, ataupun maybe dia boleh buat semua ni, kita percayakan.
So maksudnya bukan sahaja bagi arahan, tapi kita juga lead kan. Betul.
That's why nama pun leader, betul? Kita to the next question lah. Okay, yang this one kita bagi kepada saudara kita lah, saudara kita Wani in your honest opinion, what do you think of your committee members? Be honest. Macam tu.
So honestly, IET committee members, especially the HiCom, are very helpful, sangat cooperative, sangat supportive. This is not like nak cover up, tapi memang betul.
memang betul.
Like everyone knows what is their job. For example, like masa kita Aifa, can you do minutes of meeting? Kejap je. Like in that day juga dia boleh siapkan. They have that sense of delegation. So I want to add up from Akmal Amni punya point. Okay, you don't only trust your your committee, you also appreciate what they do. You know, especially designers, when they come out with the design of their poster, there must be a reason why they choose blue, why they choose this font. Memanglah akan lain daripada apa yang kita bayangkan, tapi somehow they have the vision, the inspiration behind it.
Yeah, so like what she said, appreciate goes a long way.
Apa dah?
Dia macam ni lah. If you know how to appreciate them, they will be loyal to you, right? Okay. So tadi Syed Hazwani
betul.
ada bagi tahu nak buat meeting ke, nak bagi kerja ke, sekejap je siap. So maybe you can share with us berapa lama Cik Hazwani ambil masa untuk ajar dia orang, untuk build up the team together, untuk bagi dia orang tahu buat kerja.
But all of the committees ni, they have experience from other event also. So they already know what is the job scope. They are like passionate with their position. Tapi along the way, if I have like things to add up ataupun like nak betulkan, kita boleh terus betulkan lah kan tu.
So maksudnya they are not only depending on one club as a source of learning, but also from outside also lah. So if you want to learn more, just join everything. Just
Boleh kan member IET join e-sport, join PKC kan? Boleh kan?
We are one family in
Betul, in New Intern we are one happy family at home. Macam tu. Okay, now kita bagi opportunity to Saudara Lee pula to explain your honest opinion about your committee members.
To be honest,
Ah.
I believe that my committees are the best.
Wow, tu dia.
Kita punya komiti memang dia orang ada dia punya talent masing-masing.
Betul.
Tapi kita perlu sebagai leader we just put them at the right place. For me, why they say they are the best? Because first they have their talents, just that we need to unleash their potential.
True.
Dan second, we must have empathy with them. We must understand their working, how they work. But for especially my multimedia team, they are very helpful. Like I can call them anytime in the midnight. Dan pukul 3 pagi saya boleh call dia. Tomorrow you have to do this and do that.
2-3 pagi.
Dan pukul 6 pagi dia reply saya, please check with this and that. Saya pun terkejut tak, baru bangun pagi tengok, dah siap dah.
Dah siap dah.
I rasa they are waiting for your text kot.
No, I think this is a clear proof lah yang sebenarnya all these three clubs memang established, memang club yang cukup hebat. Even the president semua dah cerita about their committee members.
Yeah.
So if you guys wanna join, jangan segan sila, you guys just ask, jumpa diorang cakap, bang, saya nak join lah.
And also you see how if you appreciate your team members, tengok pukul 2-3 pagi pun boleh contact.
Betul, because I believe everyone who joins each club ni, it's their passion. When we do something with our passion, macam kita tak kisah sangat kan, betul?
Ni kita ada soalan tambahan sikit lah.
Soalan tambahan.
Sebab I really want to know what is your stand. Genuinely lah. So kita bagi siapa nak jawab boleh jawab. So the question is tadi Saudara Lee ada bagi tahu yang to put a person at their place.
Their right place.
At their right place. Tapi macam mana pula kalau seseorang tu they are type of person yang who want to learn new things? Perlu ke we put them in their right place or we just let them learn new things?
As for me, I would first ask dia what is dia punya field of interest. What do you want to learn now? And then kita cubalah kalau let's say dia nak belajar pasal HR. So kita boleh letakkan dia at the respective department. Then bagi tahu dia what is the job scope. Job scope is important. You need to like really bagi tahu. HR ni kena buat apa? Siapa yang you kena engage? Siapa yang you kena, who is your LO, apa semua. Jadi discuss. And then kita cuba ajar dia.
So first have to be clear, to focus on one thing first lah. Jangan nak belajar semua terus.
Betul, satu-satu dulu.
So kalau Lee dengan Akmal pula, siapa nak jawab?
For me, masa kita interview, the first question is what you want and what you expect. Sebab yang kita orang sebagai penerusi ni, kita at one time we are also a newbie. Kat club, we must give them chances. Yang tu tak kira dia orang ada pengalaman ke atau tidak. If you have the commitment and passion, you deserve the place.
Have the right to learn, right?
Yes.
Faham? Okay, so kalau Saudara Ahmad pula macam mana?
Bagi saya sama macam tadi, which is clearly lah bila interview kita dah tanya what kind of job, what job scope you want semua, and tu memang kita kena agak stern lah untuk pastikan kerja tu works just the way that we want it. And kita akan ada probation period lah, nak check, nak ajar dia orang semua. Tapi at the same time we also have to acknowledge that everyone has their own affinity lah. Macam dia orang ada, maybe she is in public relation tapi she also has experience, macam nampak passion dia ke arah gaming captain atau gaming manager. So kalau we usually give side project tau. Macam she is still in her own respective field tapi at the same time contribute sikit. You can see how she contributes.
Okay, so itulah soalan itu soalan tambahan lah kiranya dan jawapan yang diberikan sangat-sangat kira insightful and how a leader should be. Okay, so we have talked so many things just now. So before we continue the question, why won't we play games?
Kita loosen up sikit lah kan. Tadi is too tense.
Too tense with all the question, with all the answers and all. So now we relax a bit, we play games. Okay. So who are excited to play games?
Me.
Wah, sangat excited tu ya. Okay. So first kita nak main apa ni?
Kita main rapid fire lah.
Rapid fire.
Kita bakar sikit.
Bagi kita bakar sikit kat sini.
Sikit.
Okay.
Rapid fire question ni kita akan tanya soalan dengan laju and you guys kena jawab instantly. We're gonna give you two options lah. So macam it's either this or that. So tanpa perlu fikir, just jawab je. Kena fikir lah juga kan. Kalau tak fikir tak boleh lah jawab kan.
So dia macam sini lah. Nasi lemak ke sup? Tak. Like that.
Dia macam jai ke dizi?
Tak.
Macam tu. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Are you ready, Jai?
Yes.
Okay, so the first question. Would you rather master all language or able to talk to animals?
Master language.
Master language.
Animal.
Animal.
Able to talk.
Able to talk to animals. Why? Any explanation?
Language, animal.
Ah.
So kita tanya yang language lah. Kenapa language?
Can travel all around the world.
Wow. Betul lah. Kalau I want to do that. Animal. Okay. Kenapa? You can talk. You choose to be able to talk to animals.
I want to talk to my cats.
Wow. Cats.
Sweetnya. Insert caption.
Maaf pula.
Kalau master language, you still speak to human. Speaking to animal tu macam something new.
Wow. Okay,
That's
so
actually interesting.
Akmal, ask your question. Talk to your computer. Talk to animal.
Still animal.
Okay. Pergi ke future or in the past?
Future.
I will go to the past.
Go to the past. Wow.
Tak, jawapan dia macam jiwang gila tu. Macam
Nak jumpa kekasih.
Susanna.
Okay.
Kenapa nak go to the past?
You do a lot of things right.
Wow. Itu juga.
Boleh dah nak apa? Nak tolak jadi presiden. Apa kenapa nak pergi future tu?
Sebab
Nak tengok lah in 5 years A6 jadi apa?
Wow.
boleh lah.
Boleh lah. Okay, Lee kenapa nak pergi future?
Because the past cannot be changed.
Wow.
Alamak, sudah. Okay.
Next question. Would you rather have toes for finger, so jari korang ni jadi toes, or finger for your toes? Faham tak?
So random right?
Feet the finger.
Feet lah, feet the finger lah.
Finger.
Sebab I think we can crack kan. Kita boleh crack.
So kalau lapar.
Jai, mana baju? Ni.
Okay. So soalan last. Okay. Between you guys, okay. Would you rather have hiccups or sneezing?
For the rest of your life.
Yes.
Constantly hiccup or constantly sneezing?
Yep.
Sneezing.
Sneezing.
Ini hiccup.
Hiccup kan? Kalau I personally I choose hiccup. Sebab kalau sneezing nak cakap asyik.
Jadi kalau hiccup, so macam mana tu?
Okay, kita tanya. Okay.
Kenapa?
Why sneezing? Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think that's all for the rapid fire question.
So random rapid fire question.
So now we go to
Never have I ever.
all ever. Okay, jom.
Okay, so never have I ever. We will give you a statement. If you have done it, you raise your hand. If you never done it, you do nothing.
You
Okay.
Dani angkat tangan tak?
Tak pernah tak.
Okay. So all you guys at home also, when you watch this, if you have done it, you raise your hand. Even if you're in front of your laptop, you raise your hand. Okay. Okay,
So
so
letak emoji je lah.
Stop it. Get some help.
never have I ever copied someone during an examination without them knowing.
Never do. I never. Aku Tak Akbar dia fikir tau. Tak kalau angkat bahaya.
Nak malukan diri aku ke tak?
Tak, tak.
Sekejap, so the first question tadi never? Never?
Never.
Yeah!
I never.
Never? Okay.
Takkan
So maksudnya never tu kalau nak meniru memang bagi tahulah orang tu.
Ya betul.
Dia juga salah.
Never have I ever went 24 hours without showering.
Oh nasib baik.
Nak cakap true manly tak angkat-angkat. Okay, tak apa.
Tak pernah even pergi camping ke.
Ya.
Tak pernah.
You have never joined camping?
Nak camping pernah?
Oh, tapi kena mandi juga?
Mana juga.
Oh.
Cuba explain kenapa angkat tangan.
Duration 24 hours tu tak mandi ada. Sebab
PKP?
tukar-tukar flight semua kan.
Oh, flight lah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Flight?
Next question.
Never have I ever said a baby is cute when it's actually not.
I have. Nak kena jaga hati.
So you guys have never?
Semua comel.
Semua comel. Tapi cakap comel tapi rasa tak comel tu is basically the question tau. So, pernah tak cakap comel sedangkan dia tak comel?
Semua comel.
Okay, diorang ni muda-muda ni lah.
Diorang
They appreciate.
They appreciate, betul.
So,
Macam jahat lah pula aku.
okay, the next question. Never have I ever stuck a chewing gum at a public area.
Never do. Don't do it guys, don't do it. Kalau dah buat, it's okay, leave it in the past. Don't do it.
So, tak pernah?
Itu dia.
Bagus lah.
Jai pernah? Jai tak pernah. Jai yang cabut benda tu.
Kalau nampak tengah-tengah siang.
Jai, dia lah penyelamat kita.
Okay, so the last question.
This one very. Kalau dekat Unit 10, jaga-jaga
Not just in Unit 10 lah, but every university.
Every university pun. So, dengar. Okay,
Never
you guys ready?
have I ever signed the attendance for an absent friend. So,
What do you expect?
What do you expect?
leaders! What do you expect? We are leaders!
Obviously lah, Jai. Aduh, nasib baik kita MC dia.
So, Lima tak pernah
Tak pernah.
Wow.
So, Dizzy pernah tak?
Okay, next question. Never have I ever cakap orang tu bagus sedangkan dia clearly tak bagus. Wow, tu dia.
Laju dia.
Okay. Aku bagus sekali.
Tak. Cancel.
Cancel. Tak pernah macam wah bagusnya awak sedangkan memang tak cantik langsung lah dia punya kualiti kerja dia tu.
Kalau tak saya tegur.
Tegur lah. Tegur juga.
Tegur yang lantak je.
Okay, we give the chance for Wani to explain.
To explain.
Because somehow this contradicts with her statement just now.
You don't only trust your committee, you also appreciate what they do. Mana ada contradict? As I say, kita kena appreciate.
Appreciate. Dia tak contradict.
Kita appreciate dulu, but then kita macam okay, macam ni kita buat.
Dia ada punya step dia. Dia macam biasa lah, kalau nak mengumpat pun, if you wanna gossip, kalau nak gossip pun, dia okay je. Tapi itulah. Dia ada dia punya step.
Bukan nak kata apa lah.
Lepas tu, dia punya ending dia cakap, tapi aku okay je dengan dia. Okay, so untuk tegur orang pun ada step dia. So be mindful lah of others feeling macam tu.
Betul.
So I think we are done with our
Alah, dah habis ke?
Main games. Ya, dah habis.
Dia nak lagi ni nampak.
Nak lagi ke? We play behind the camera lah ya. Okay.
Kita lepak PM tepi.
Betul.
Now we are going to go to the next session.
Yes.
So this question ni if you guys tengok dekat rumah, mesti you guys akan tertunggu-tunggu for this question. Lagi-lagi if you guys want to join esports, IET or PKC. I will give this question specifically to our saudari Wani. So the question is, what is the one event your club conducted that you are most proud of? Satu event tu yang kalau orang cakap IET tu semua orang akan ingat lah. Cuba.
Nama dia panjang tak?
Wow, tu dia.
Nama dia panjang. International ASIC. Automation and Control Enhancing Innovation Competition. So it's a automation and control based competition.
Wah.
Dia short form ke?
ASIC.
ASIC.
So international ASIC. So ASIC tu stand for Automation
and Control
Enhancing
Innovation Competition.
Wow.
ASIC je lah. ASIC.
ASIC.
Okay, kenapa benda tu your most proud lah event
Boleh ceritakan
from
kisah-kisah berlaku ke atau terjumpa kekasih hati ke?
mungkin
First, it's an international event. Second, kita memang panggil to all Southeast Asia punya student untuk join our program as participant, where they can showcase their invention yang related to Industrial 4.0.
Wow. So to those who are at home, we are currently in IR 4.0. Itulah yang dilakukan oleh ASIC, iaitu event under
IET.
What is your position in ASIC?
So this is my second year involving in ASIC. Last year I was the secretariat manager, managing the protocol, the event flow and all. This year I naik pangkat jadi deputy director 2.
Kira memang event besar lah, sampai ada
besar,
dua. When is your next ASIC?
This year's ASIC, International ASIC 2020 will be on 3rd December 2020. To all who are interested in joining ASIC, who have like inventions, you can register to our website, which is www.internationalasic.com.
Itu dia, mungkin we're gonna leave the link down below. Okay, so Jai, next question Jai.
Would you like to share some of your club's greatest achievements? Maybe you start dengan berat-berat ni.
The greatest achievement.
The greatest achievement of your clubs.
Greatest achievement would be the drama night. We have organized more for the past 8 years continuously.
8 years.
Yes, and for every year we have a different theme. We have not only for the modern drama but also classic drama.
So what is the difference between modern drama and classic drama?
In terms of the costumes and decorations and also the theme lah, the script.
So mana yang lagi susah to be handled?
The classics normally are more difficult in terms of preparing the scripts, because the actors and the directors are all our own students, all self-trained. Normally
Self-trained
and from foundation students. We also consist of students from 4th year. It's another nice family. Because of this is a big event, we also invite all Chinese Culture Society representatives from all over the nations.
All over the nation.
That is a very great achievement of your club, and I believe in United that drama night is very famous.
Everybody knows. Kalau you belum masuk ataupun first time masuk,
Betul.
lepas ni confirm dengar drama
And
by
there is
PKC.
a lot of sponsorship for that.
I just want to give an insight dia. Sebenarnya drama PKC ni, if you guys dah tahu ataupun belum tahu, dia drama ni always full.
Yeah.
Betul kan?
Okay, so maybe kita boleh teruskan greatest achievement from the esports.
Esports pula.
Bagi saya, objectively there was this one competition that we sent wakil negara untuk lawan dalam SD.
Wakil negara?
SD Hearthstone World Championship dekat
What?
Hainan, China.
Oh my god.
Berumah dia.
So he won championship dalam Malaysia, and then we sent him off to Hainan, China under SD. Di situ dia compete with 12 other countries.
So dah berjalan lah.
Dah habis dah.
Dah habis
So
dah.
the winner, bukan the winner, you guys hantar tu student Unitem, betul?
Yes.
Oh
Dapat
my
nombor,
god.
saya dapat nombor 4.
Nombor 4.
Very good lah.
4 out of 12.
Out of 12 countries.
That is
12 countries.
apa tu, world ranking kan?
Ah.
How Malaysia dibawa nama Malaysia.
Okay, I think that is so suitable for the question. The greatest achievement of esports.
Yes, I pun rasa bangga.
Yeah.
If you guys are watching this, you guys should feel proud juga. Okay.
So kita boleh teruskan. Wani tak cerita.
Wani. Dia tunggu.
Dia pandang. Aku ada dia. Okay, Wani boleh cerita?
So beside international ASIC, itu memang besar lah international kan. Other than that, I am proud to say that IET has contributed our 3D printer to Unitan in making the face shield untuk the frontliner this April, last April.
That for me, contributing during COVID is so beneficial. So we appreciate it very much.
We really do appreciate it. You guys should also appreciate it. Or if you guys nak buat benda tu pun boleh join IPT.
Yeah. So if you at the home want to contribute to your country, yeah, just do the face shield. Okay, so that is the greatest achievement from IET.
IET.
So kita cross into the next question.
Okay, next question lah. So the question is, what do you think your club has that others don't? This is like your specialty lah, PKC punya specialty. Expertise.
As mentioned just now, we have family in Uni 10, but we also have a bigger family around the nation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bigger family.
Yeah.
Yang ada kat Uni 10 je.
Jadi tadi dah besar dah.
Yes.
Because we have more than 40 clubs from all the IPTA and IPTS. Yeah, and we have a regular meetups from, let's say, UKM is having their functions and we'll be sending our representative to there. Yeah, and normally we meet up every week.
Every week.
Every week.
With all the universities
Representative. Yeah.
Every week.
Almost every week.
This is honest.
Yeah.
Macam, we are so mind blown dengan achievement 3 club ni. Macam, oh my god.
Yeah, because for me lah.
Where should I sign? Macam tu.
For you to meet almost every week, you gotta be so close, you know. Betul. Okay, so
Next question pula.
Okay, so saudari Wani, IET, where do you see your club in 5 years?
Where do I see my club in 5 years? So
In Uni 10?
in Uni 10, okay.
Of course.
My biggest hope is on international ASIC. I see like a very bright potential in this program. So actually this year is our 4th year organizing IET, organizing international ASIC. So in 5 years to come, it's already our 9th years, right? So we have a lot of database, we have a lot of connections, supporting partners, sponsorships. So I hope in that 9th year of international ASIC, this year that event will be as knowledgeable, recognized like IDEX, like AIM punya innovation competition, so that everyone berlumba-lumba nak join international ASIC ni, because the benefit that we offer and the recognition that we get from IET UK and IET Malaysia.
Because you see your club like that in 5 years, maybe you have your current plan to achieve that. So what is your plan to achieve all that? Maybe you can share a short, simple answer.
So for now, the most important thing is to appreciate your previous supporter, which is your previous supporting partner. Like us, we have Minds, Magic, ISA, IEEE. So all these association body is like very fundamental in shaping ASIC. Without them, we are nothing. So we have to always engage with them, thanking them, appreciating them for supporting us for who we are.
So you also must have, beside looking for new network, sustain the one that you have.
Sustain the one that you have. Appreciate.
Okay, so tadi kita dah cakap kita nak
Biar saya tanya soalan 5. Excited. Macam tu.
apa tu?
Okay. So the question is, how do you balance club work and studies and gaming? I'm also a gamer. I nak tahu juga macam mana you balance all those three.
Yeah.
Secara
Terciduk.
peribadi lah dan secara am juga.
Okay.
Bila dalam universiti ni mesti ada pembelajaran penting kita jaga kan. Apa yang saya buat ialah saya akan buat journal tau. Saya akan buat jadual apa yang perlu dibuat. Learn to prioritize what is important at that time. So kalau ada assignment yang penting, kita buat tu. Kalau ada project yang penting, buat tu. As for gaming, dalam e-sports ni penting juga untuk bermain secara bertanggungjawab. To play responsibly. Bukannya main non-stop
I like that word.
semua betul.
Play responsibly.
But you have to play responsibly.
Okay, probably could elaborate on what do you mean by play responsibly.
Yeah.
Meaning that you need to have proper timing. When do you want to play? When is it suitable for you to play? Berapa lama yang patut main? And what kind of level of depth lah yang you nak masuk. Maybe nak main biasa-biasa ke, nak main apa ke. Tapi basically jangan lupakan what is happening around you.
Sebab sometimes kita boleh, we get too involved in gaming dan kita lupa the world around us. Betul. Unfortunately Jai, that's all the time that we have for today. Okay. Before we end this video, macam biasa, Jai kita
We're
akan
gonna have a final session lah with all the guests.
Betul.
And the final message and also the quote that they have been
the
holding to do their job lah. Okay, so maybe first we can start with Akmal.
Keep an eye out for recent events from esports. We have tons of events upcoming, so try to go into it. And I will also encourage people to go into these events. It could build your personality more. Do not underestimate yourself.
Wow,
Do
style.
not underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate yourself, okay? So the next one, Wani.
To all innovators and students who are working on your new project, do join our international ESIC this for 2020. You can log in to our website www.internationalec.com and register. To all leaders out there, be brave, have courage and believe in yourself.
Wow, hebatnya kot dia orang.
So don't underestimate yourself and also
Be brave.
be brave.
Be brave.
Yeah.
Okay, next pergi pada saudara Lee kita.
Share.
For all of you, for more information, you may log into our Facebook, Chinese Cultural Society Unit 10, and also our IG, Unit 10/CCS. And also for this semester, we have 2 more events, exciting events under progress. So you guys may follow our social media for more information, and it's open for all Unitarians to participate. So again, I would like to advise for all our leaders, don't underestimate yourself and unleash your unlimited potentials.
Wow, tu dia. Unleash
Your
your
unlimited
unlimited potential.
So I hope to you guys out there, I hope you guys have gained so many insights from this session. And also don't forget to join their events, upcoming events, if you want to know how is the product of their event.
If you guys terlepas ke apa, don't worry, I'm pretty sure dia akan letak link
Yeah.
down in the description. Okay? So
So I think that's all from us, and we apologize for anything that the wrongdoings and all. We hope you guys enjoyed the session. Yeah? Okay. Okay, so I think that's all from us, and say bye to the camera.
bye.
Bye.